What's going on, everybody? Today I wanted to try and go over some of the things that I've received from a new app that probably everybody's heard of by now, which is Temu. Temu seems to be a direct ordering thing through China, kind of like Alibaba, but with better shipping. Now, right off the bat, I will put warning with Temu out there. I have a link in my description of my referral link that actually will give me a little bit of kickback if you sign up, but it'll also, I think, give you a coupon when you do sign up for 10 or 20% off. Now, the thing I will say about them, they have a lot of games. It's kind of like gambling when it comes to like spin a wheel, get a coupon code, blah blah blah, but it's always going to land on the max amount, so it's all just bullshit, really. So keep an eye out for that. Don't believe the games. You'll sit there doing a little game for like an hour to get 4 free items or something like that, and you'll never actually get anywhere with it, unless you have a ton of people to refer that give you points in the games, which is about the only way that you can progress in them. Anyways, back to the items. So this actually goes with this. I've already opened a lot of these. I've tested a lot of these. Got a flashlight, wireless microphone, the what do you call them, pod lights, 3-inch I believe, and headlights, LED headlights for a car, mouse, power strip, little computer repair kit, a fishing pole, and the bait caster reel, which those two came separate. So first we got this little teeny flashlight. Let's pull her out. This little teeny flashlight, it actually has a pretty good beam on it, and it's like a wide beam. It's not a far shooting beam. Problem with that I have with this already right off the bat is, if you can look, when you turn it on, it's on, then you gotta click it 3 more times to turn it off. You can't just hold it or just click it off like most other flashlights. It does use a what I believe is a CR4 battery, like some of the other higher end flashlights that are this small, at least. I would compare it something similar to, I would say it feels like the Olight I had. I won't say that it feels as high quality. It definitely doesn't feel as high quality as the Olight I had, but it does feel about similar to the Claris that I still have. So I actually believe this is pretty good. I think it ranged for $13, but I'll try to put up on the screen somewhere for correct prices throughout the whole video. This was ordered primarily to test as a comparison to the stuff you get off of Amazon, because looking at the listing, it looked identical to the one that I got from Amazon, which I'll actually show you right here. So this is the one from Amazon. This is the one from Temu. This one actually looks like it's a little better quality and actually feels a little bit better. They both use USB-C on charging and linking to your phone. Here's the USB dongle, and here's the USB dongle for Amazon. It looks a little bit beefier, but it actually does look a little bit better quality. I haven't tested it though with actual sound quality and all that, so I can't give a answer on that exactly. Let me get my microphone back so y'all can actually hear me. This is a test of the Temu microphone, and yes, this is a test of the Amazon microphone to compare to the Temu microphone. All right, so, and also these, this came with that too. It's just a little USB-C cord. These came from Temu. Come with a little mounting bracket, some hardware, and this light. It's a little thinner than I expected. The light is bright, but it is very focused to where it'll probably shoot out 50 to 75 yards with a consistent straight beam, but where it actually hits, it'll probably be like that big around. It's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted more of a flood style light, so we could put it on the front of our car trailer for loading cars at night. Okay, so I had a little bit of an issue there. My GoPro and my phone overheated at the same time. So while that happened, I actually switched out the GoPro, the audio recording mic for the Temu one instead of the Amazon one to actually give it a test during this video. I think I left off with these. So the plan was originally to put these on a trailer, one on each side, have good floodlight to cover the whole trailer while loading up cars and stuff at night. These are simply LEDs for a car, if they would come out. So, wait a second. Shit, these are the old ones. I already put them in my car. So, they looked pretty decent. Wait, no, these aren't. Yeah, these are the old ones. I can't remember what these actually went in because these are H10s. Anyways, the LEDs, I've gotten 3 sets now for fog lights on my Mustang, fog lights on my Dodge, and headlights on my Dodge. So the Dodge is acting weird, which it always does. After installing those LED headlights and the fog lights, when I turn on my fog lights, it automatically turns on my high beam indicator on my dash. But if I flick on high beams, it'll get brighter for the high beam indicator, which I've never had before. And I've used LEDs just like this multiple times. They are pretty decently bright. You do actually have to adjust some of these because the different angle you put them at, the higher, lower, blah, blah, blah. So you do have to adjust some of them. Just keep that in mind, because if you get some, they might be pointing straight toward the ground. They might look like shit, but it's just the way they're adjusted is why. The mouse, this is a gaming-oriented mouse, which looks really nice. Actually doesn't feel bad. It has good gliding feet on it. It's very lightweight compared to the non-skeletonized mice that I've had. I don't even know if that's what you call them for plural, but it's actually pretty good. So far, it seems like it has good response. The DPI button works pretty decent. Very cheap compared to other skeletonized mouses I've looked at. This is just simply a power strip. It's power strip, 8 plugs, 3 plugs for USB and a USB-C plug. Again, I'll try and keep all of the prices somewhere, some way on the screen so that you can actually know how much each one of these things were if you were happen on debating over getting the app or not. This was one of those things. It's a computer kit. They give you those little offers that pop up on the screens. Oh, buy so many items and you'll get one free or whatever. So I picked this. I already have a kit, so this didn't cost me anything other than having to order something, so they probably raised the prices, but either way. So it actually came with all these little bits. Now, in terms of quality on these, I can't tell if you can tell, but like, see it flexing? That's because this is plastic. Never had a screwdriver that was made one shank of plastic with no metal in it, but I haven't actually used it for computers or nothing. Where the fuck did that come from? That just came out the tip of the screwdriver. I guess that shows the quality on that one. That was perfect timing, whatever. Now, this was the first thing that I ordered off of Temu. So this, I think the whole setup costs $15 to $17. This lure didn't come with it. This was just a random lure I grabbed to test it. Now, never really used a bait caster, so I'm not proficient with it by any means. I watched some videos and did some testing with it, and I can actually, let's see if I'll give it a test out here. The rod itself is actually pretty good. It has good sensitivity feel on it. It is break apart, and it does feel like it could take a pretty decent amount of abuse. So I think I got the drag and everything set up on this properly, I think. So like, it's really smooth on the reel. I did bird nest it, or backlash it quite a few times, just trying to learn how this stuff worked when it came to a bait caster. But after I got it figured out and got the drag set the way it's supposed to be, it doesn't seem too bad. Now I still can't get it very accurately with just the way that a bait caster is. So yeah, that is not a bad fishing pole. I think I just don't know how to use them very well. But I'll say this brand, I don't know if it is on the rod, but it is on the reel, is Sugilang. I don't know how to pronounce it. If you see that brand right there on Amazon, they do sell the exact things that they sell on Temu, branded as that. 3 times as much sometimes, maybe just double the price sometimes, for the same thing. So if you're trying to find a diamond in the rough when it comes to quality, like cheap stuff, if you buy that off Amazon, you're paying quite a bit more than you would have on Temu. So in my grand scheme of things, it's like Alibaba, but it's better than Alibaba because the shipping on Alibaba, for one, it's free on Temu. It's like $30 fucking on Alibaba sometimes. The shipping is also 10 days instead of anywhere from a month to 3 months on Alibaba. Comparing it to that, it's basically a better Alibaba. Now comparing it to Amazon, I have noticed a lot of these items that you see here, you can buy on Amazon, but pay more. So if you're going for the cheaper stuff on Amazon, I would look at Temu first and see if you can find something equivalent and see if it meets your standards. And you could take 1 or 2 or 3 chances of buying stuff because shipping's always free on Temu as far as I know. But take a few items off of there, order, like, they got them all the way down to $1. They've got flashlights that are like pen lights, like Streamlight has, but for $1.50. And the minimum order is $10. So it's not really that much of an investment to try it out. And you might be surprised with the quality of some of the stuff, because some of the things, like this flashlight, will be used on a daily basis for work. Because I lose so many fucking flashlights that I am tired of buying Streamlights and O-lights. The mouse, I'll probably not be switching it into my normal setup, because my normal setup is using Razor primarily, where I can adjust it any way I want with DPI and all that stuff. And it's just, my hands are kind of small. So, like, as you see, a little bit big for my hands compared to, I use a Razor Viper Mini now. Fishing pole, I'm gonna keep continuing to try, because I want to learn how to use the bait caster better, but I don't want to spend $150 on an Abu Garcia and not know what the hell I'm doing and just mess it up. The lights, they are probably still going on the trailer as what I said earlier for the fog lights for loading cars at night, but I'll probably need 2 more because they're just way too concentrated. The microphone is actually going to be tested through this video to see whether or not it replaces my old one. This is going to go into use for constantly, and if I have any issues with how everything holds up, I will post a video updating it. Or if maybe a couple months or so down the line someone wants me to do an update on a lot of the stuff that I got from here, then I will. But other than that, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. Remember, the link in the description is technically an affiliate link with Temu, where if you sign up, I get something back. I don't even know what it is, but the only reason I put it down there is because it does give you a coupon code to use on Temu. Figured save y'all some money. It doesn't even matter if it gives me anything back. But if you like the video, like and subscribe. Leave a comment for anything that you want to see tested, or just see me, like, you know, maybe waste my money on trying to figure out if it's even worth anything. So might as well entertain somebody with my bad financial decisions, because I do make them quite often. That'll be all for this video, and I will catch you next time.